Divine blessings, YouTubers. Welcome to Spirit of the Witch. I shared my stone divination set on Facebook, and I got all kinds of responses as far as what the meanings are and how to use them, yada yada, rat-a-tat-tat. And so, it's just easier to make a video, so I'm making this video on how to do these. I made these myself, and these are, they're not, yeah, I guess they are permanent paint markers. They're not like a permanent, like a Sharpie, but I got them at a craft store, and they're permanent paint pins, or markers, whatever you want to call them. And what you could do so that the paint doesn't rub off, because you use them so much, is you can, put like spray, a sealer spray on them, or you can even use like clear nail polish. I haven't done either. I'm just continuously like renewing the symbols, just, I don't know why, but that's what I do. Anyway, back to the subject. So I'm going to share these with you and how to use them. This is the sun symbol. As you can see, when I first made these, when I first started using these, I put words underneath so that I can remember what the symbols were. Just a little word here and there. But it's fading off, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it fade off. But anyway, this is the sun, and this means great activity and illumination. This is the moon, and this means dreams, fantasies, changeability, the future in motion, healing, and secrets. This one is Mercury. And if you get this one, that means that thought is required. Okay? Venus. We all know who Venus is. And this stands for love, beauty, compassion. Mars means fights, danger, arguments, altercations, just elevated energy. Jupiter. This means money, employment, business. Okay, Saturn. Old age, sustainment, possible health problems. And little house for home. And this could have anything to do with family relations, the family structure, the home structure itself. And this is for love. This means love, obviously. Now, I just noticed right now that this stone actually is in the shape of a heart. And so that's just kind of a coincidence, Of course, there are no coincidences. But anyway, this, of course, means love, love relationships, marriage, companionship, separation, or divorce even. If this one would fall near Mars or Saturn. So it just depends, It's just like a tarot reading or oracle card reading. Each stone, each card has their own individual meanings, but when you pick 2 or 3 cards, those cards relate to each other. So depending on what order they fall, then their meanings change a little bit. So you want to really put some thought into it, and just use your intuition. And let's see here. Money, obviously. This would mean employment, maybe a raise, bills, business, financial security. And this one means news. It's just an exclamation point. It means messages of all kinds, email, even a comment on YouTube or Facebook, in the mail, letters, faxes, whatever. But that means news. And this one means travel. As you can see, it looks like a little road, like a two-way road with the 2 lines on the outside and the dotted line in the middle. And that means short trips, long trips, business trips, or maybe even relocation of the home. Okay. And this one, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a leaf. And this would pertain to matters of healing and sickness. Okay. So, yeah, I guess that's what I wanted to let you know. Now, the way that I use these, like I said, stones that are close to each other are read together. For example, if love appears besides news, then you receive a message from or about a relationship. If love appears next to the moon, then your love is mostly, it's probably a fantasy, maybe the other person is just not that into you, so on and so forth. Now what you want to do is you want to make a circle. This is usually done, traditionally it's done on the ground. This form of divination is called sortilege, and it's usually done, traditionally it's done on the dirt. And you draw a circle on the dirt about a foot in diameter. You throw the stones, you put them in a bag. This is the bag that I keep them in. It's just a little zipper bag. You can keep them in any type of bag that you want. And you shake them up in the bag or shake them up in your hand, and you throw them on the ground. And the stones that fall within the circle, those are the ones that you want to read, not the ones that fall outside the circle. Also, the stones that fall face down within that circle, you don't read those, so you just want to remove those off the bat as well. And then the stones that are left, then that's what your reading is. And you have more questions, just you or your client have more questions, then just gather up all the stones, throw them again, and you do the same thing. All the stones that are face down or outside the circle, you just remove them and read the stones that are left. Now, since we don't live in the country, or at least I don't, and I can't just walk down the street or be somewhere and let's go make a circle in the dirt. This is what I use. This is just a placemat right here. It's just a placemat I found at at a home store, and it's a circle placemat. It's natural, made out of natural fibers, and I just made a circle with. I had originally made the circle with cascarilla, which is powdered eggshell, and of course it fades real easily, and so what I did was I just used the same permanent paint marker or pen that I used to mark these with, and I just traced my circle around the mat, and so now it's there and it doesn't come off. You can sprinkle some cascarilla before your reading, or sprinkle some cascarilla on your stones before your reading, just for protection and clear messages. And that's it. There is your reading. You can use anything. You can use like little wooden chips. You can find them at any craft store. They're lighter and they won't break. Like these do. Sometimes they'll, as I throw them, they'll hit each other and then they'll just break. And I have to replace it, of course. I have to make a new one. But anyway, so here it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. You have any questions? Let me know. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Love and gratitude.